Good evening, Swirly Nation, and welcome to this evening's game, tonight's game between the Cincinnati Cyclones and your South Pittsburgh Rebellion. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Princescape Arena. Coming to you live from Bubba's Burgers. For this one, I am joined in the Cine Oven by none other than Matt Nelson Esquire.
Jeremy, it's a pleasure to be here with you for the first time. I've been waiting for my chance in the big seat for a while now and hope to take advantage of it.
We get the starting lineups here for the Rebellion in net. The X, Xavier Hadich up front. Looks like we have Heinen, Weiss, and can't tell who the other one is. Do you see that? Looks like Snyder and Best on the back end. We got Ferris up front on the starting lineup for the Rebellion. Your Rebellion, they're in black today for this one. Second game in a row.
2 games in a row in black, Jeremy. 2 games in a row. That'll make washing jerseys easier this evening, I think.
Washing jerseys? What's that?
Well, occasionally you got to put those things in the laundry, right?
Oh. Is that what you're supposed to? Does that take away that funky odor I get?
I don't know. It hasn't done it so far for us, but we've been trying.
It's tossed in behind the Rebellion net. It's picked up there by Great rimming that one around. Thomas on the forecheck at center ice as it's dumped back in. It'll be Ochap crashing down the boards. Working it back off of his defenseman. And he'll carry it wide to the right wing side. Ooh, Thomas follows on. We'll have an offside call and a stop in play. 13:25 to play. I'm going to try to get the clock right here for us.
Thought we might get a roughing on that one.
Yeah, he kind of passed it and then delivered a little hit. I like it. At least we don't have the same as this guy the same? Yeah. Dumped in by the Cyclones. The Cyclones, this is game 2 of the day between these clubs. A 5-3 Cyclone win earlier today here from Princescape as it's gloved down. I believe that's Best. Best will carry it across through the neutral zone, dumping it deep behind the Cyclone net. Picked up there by the Cyclone defense. Rimmed around. It'll be off the boards past Nelson. Shot from the point. We want to thank the wonderful people here at Bubba's bringing us some burgers and fries right now. A little dinner action here. As a breakout through the neutral zone is disrupted, it'll be carried to the corner. Good puck protection by the Cyclone forward as it's rimmed around. They'll fire it back, reversing play to the far side half wall to be carried in behind the net. A centering pass will miss everybody and come free to the point for a one-timer that's kicked out by Rablicki. Shot will come in, and Haddish gets his first action as X makes a save at the side of the net. A bouncing puck in the high slot, swatted away by the Rebellion and cleared. It'll be icing. And we'll get a stop in play.
Jeremy, there's a good chance our scorekeeper's going to count that as 2 shots.
There's a possibility.
3 shots, I'm being told from the crowd.
By the way, this ranch burger is phenomenal.
Yeah, how many times did you say you've announced games while eating a ranch burger at a bar? Is it common or is this kind of new?
This is time number 1. That's a heavy wrist shot by Heinen. What a shot there. Just eludes the 4x6, and it'll be iced by Cincinnati this time. I was too busy with my burger. I forgot to start the clock. You'll find that a lot in this. I'll forget the clock often.
It happens, I think. You know, the last game, the first minute took about 9 minutes with all the stoppages, so this has been a kind of a welcome change of pace, I'll say.
And they're doing me a favor here. They're basically dropping the puck right on time to get us back on time as Jules Ferris with a rich shot.
What a shot.
Little shot. This one from the
there
point
it is.
Side of the net. Oh, just couldn't bang that rebound home. Another centering feed that bounces over, sticks, and it'll lead to a breakout here. Through this neutral zone, using crossovers. I love those linear crossovers. Something I like to see forwards do on the attack there. That Cincinnati Cyclone player coming through the neutral zone. Use those crossovers to try to read that defender's hips and get him off balance. Nice work as they battled down low. Had it to push it to the outside. And here we'll have another ice baby. Too cold.
So I appreciate your attempts to be sort of neutral in this game, but I'm going to be very rebellion-oriented if that's okay with you. And thus far, I would say a better effort from the home club in the first 4 minutes of this game.
Yeah, the last game they got out, they jumped on us early. They had the shot from the point through a screen that got through against the squish tender, and then a quick second goal. Was that one-timer kind of right out in front? It was either the second or third one, but it was a 3-1 first period. This period a lot tighter. Big physical play there by Max Snyder. As they try to peel it off the wall, no such luck. Is that Harmon in the corner able to dig it out? Reversing it for the defense, and they'll try the other side. It bounces past Weiss, and it's kept in at the point. Harmon along the wall gathers to the corner, plays it across behind the net for the defense. I can't see anything that happens on this near side.
On this near side, nothing good happens.
Nothing at all.
I'd say it's nice that Snyder wore 2 matching socks today. If those of you who were at the middle school game last night noticed he had one sock of 2 different colors, his parents apparently forgot to bring the socks for him. So tonight they did a better job.
Yeah, not sure that's the parents' job.
Well, let's give a shout out to Drew and Teresa for fixing the problem now. Let's also, during the stoppage and play, give a shout out to our box crew. We have the Heinens over there. Jeff dancing to the music. Looks great. And we can't hear the music from up here, but it'd be nice if we could.
It'll actually be better for me not having to go in and edit all the illegal songs out. So,
oh, are they pretty bad?
Oh, yeah. YouTube will not let anything get through. So this will make my job easier. Let's see, how many of you are out there? 7,804 watching live right now.
Wow, that's a big number.
Well, we can get bigger.
There it is.
Oh, feet across. Great defensive stick there. As it's poked out, the center picked up. Santa fell right back onto the attack. Here comes Nelson. Oh, submits down the side as he protects the puck to the corner. Swatted away from him, but Hibben there to play it all the way to the point. Kept in by Best. Now Hibben off the wall. Twists with it. Turns. Back to the corner. He'll find Heinen. Behind for Nelson. Nelson back to Heinen. South Pittsburgh, really working it from behind that net today in this game, too. Wonder if that was an adjustment. Coach Coyle might have seen something. Wants to see the play get behind the net. Make the goalie turn around. As a potential 2-on-1, 3-on-2 now as Nelson swats for the puck. It'll be cleared off the skate of Best.
A little more puck movement so far, I would say.
Gathered in by Coyle back to the line. Here comes Nelson, protecting, using one hand. Leaves it for a wrist shot from Heinen, then skitters wide of the cage. And it'll be cleared, icing if it's far enough, and it is. Yeah, good start here.
So far, so good. And for those of you at home, if you hear us chewing, we're just eating burgers while we're watching a game. So I apologize for that in advance. That's mute up there?
We do have a mute function, yeah. If you push it the whole way up.
Good, that's mute.
Yeah, you're muted, I think. No, you're not. Keep pushing. Like, you gotta push the bottom, kind of. There you go. Now you're muted.
Little technical difficulties. I apologize to our viewing audience.
That's right. They love to hear you chew. Chewing, drinking.
They'll get a chance to hear both.
We would like to. We are going to set up a Venmo so you guys could buy us beers while we're broadcasting the games. That would be perfect.
So while we have a break and play here, I want you to tell the fans out there how you cine up with Cine TV. What's the name come from?
So many moons ago, as my ancestors would say.
That's what they would say?
Yes, that's what they would say. I was at a bakery, and despite my current physique...
I would say a man like you didn't strike me as a bakery guy.
Despite my current physique, I struggled to come up with the name of a cinnamon roll that I wanted to order. And I believe I referred to, I want that cine thing, And it kind of stemmed from there. And that's at least the story we're going to go with.
So sugary goodness brought us this.
Sugar and spice. There's a battle in front here as South Pittsburgh really working down low again.
Boy, I would love to mic the mothers up here. They have a lot of hockey knowledge, and they're letting everybody know here in the bar. Restaurant, I apologize.
Ristorante. Puck's cleared out the center. It'll be Best gathering it in. South Pittsburgh came to play in this one. Ike there. Ooh, he blocks it, but he felt the worst of it.
Tell you, Ike does not back down from much.
No. I don't think he has nerve endings. With as many times as I've seen him take hits or get hit.
Little known fact, Ike took our first 2 and 10 this year.
His first penalties in 3 years. And since then he's had like 47 more, I think.
I think that's right.
Little pit bull out there.
I don't think we'd had a 2 and 10 in the Rebellion team in a couple seasons, but that's parenting, I think, Jeremy. That's parenting. Nice save there.
Dandy of a glove save. His 37th of the period. Played a cause for a shot from the point. That's blockered away. Rebound. Battled for it the side of the net, and it'll be swiped away. And
call a little high stick.
We're going to get high stick upon thy puck. And a D-zone faceoff. Cincinnati trying to set up. There's another unselfish play. Rocco Thomas with a big shot block. Putting bodies on the line. Another low to high play here. So while it looks like the Rebellion are trying to cycle down low behind the net, the Cyclones, a little low to high action here, Matt.
Here we are on the near side again. Hard to see the action.
Rolling puck gathered in by the Cyclones. Defended to the corner by Rablicki. Some bodies bang behind the net, but it's all Cyclones right now. As they spin it around the top of the zone. Good stick to disrupt and clear. Thomas noticeable on this shift.
Sort of has the appearance of a penalty kill right now for us.
A little bit. They'll get it back to the Cyclone end. To the red line and dumped in. No icing to call. Snyder will win a battle in the corner. Up the wall. Ooh, he took a puck or a stick up in the throat.
Big hit against the boards if you couldn't see that.
That's Heinen down the wall. We do have the beer delivery. Beer delivery service.
You know, I wasn't prepared when I put this headset on for the amount of puck bunnies that would be around us right now. I mean, it's just a fan base like I've never seen.
Well, when you've got now 7,987 people watching live.
It's growing. And that's really credit to the announcing team.
I bet you this gets better ratings than that what's that game? Oregon and
no one can pronounce that state.
Penitentiary of Pennsylvania?
Yeah, no one can pronounce those states.
And the longest yard tonight?
Is that this evening?
Yeah. I may have a shilling or two on that.
Good defensive effort by Coyle.
Oh, centering feed. Good break up there by the Rebellion defense, and a shot from the point kicked away by the Pillows of Hadich.
Oh, it's up.
Oh, bringing me just out of the reach of the O-chap. Face-off will come all the way back to the Rebellion end. I completely forgot about the clock. There's 5:01 left to play in the period. The clock is optional at this point in time. Shot from the point, that's blocked. There's a Rebellion team blocking a bunch of shots in this one too. Oh, it's worked out in front, and there's
what a save! What a save!
but a big stop. Keeping this one scoreless, as the Cyclones have seemed to take a bit of the advantage here late in the first.
Hibben with a nice recovery there on the near side.
Dumped in, and we're going to get a penalty here. I think that's a great call. Hibben was mauled a bit along the near wall.
It looked like it. He got back up quickly. It's kind of impressive.
And Donovan McNabb's cousin, Trey, heads to the box. Third cousin, I believe.
Surprised he picked up
Twice
hockey.
removed.
That was football was the sport I would
dropped
expect.
a B. There's only he got rid of one of the B's.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the backstories that you're tuning in for, I think.
Rolling puck will come through the neutral zone all the way.
May have gotten away with one there.
For an offensive zone possession before the side. I don't know. I thought it was a good ride. On comes the power play. It's best down the near side wall. They should set this up from the other side so we can see better. Schneider with a heavy wrister. Rebound in front. That's what I like when these guys do is dig for those rebounds.
A little drag.
Oh, that was the Nelson right there in center ice.
You know, let's call down to coach, see if we can't get all the play to be on the far side of the ice.
Can we set the power play up from the right wing when we go this way? 3:45 to play here.
I mean, with the commercialization of the game, you would think they would understand these realities a little better.
46 seconds left on the man advantage that I also forgot to put on the screen. Puck dug out. Nelson sending it across the zone. Dump in by Coyle. Nelson behind the net. Dangerous from back there. Reverses. Ferris. There's that play behind the net again, Matt. I'm telling you, it's a trend. They're going to get one from back there.
They've definitely been working at this game. Ooh, thought we might have deflection there.
Nelson battling in the corner. He's bumped about, but it'll be the Rebellion coming away with it. Ferris, I believe, behind the cage.
Got someone in the slot.
Goes to the point. Sanafelt. Oh, and it'll be cleared. Icing will be the call.
Well, no, that's a shot.
So,
actually, I'm being told again 2 shots.
Just a bit outside. Oh, we got a championship belt coming down here. Look at this. I want a championship belt.
So this is our boy Cruiser, the little Snyder.
Oh, look at that.
Looks like he won something important. What'd you win, Cruz? I wonder if we can get a camera on that at the intermission, okay?
Yeah.
Stay down here with us.
All right, come back at the intermission, bud. That is sick.
That's amazing.
I'll toss my headset on him. You can interview him.
Oh, yeah.
Face off at the neutral zone here. It's Ochap.
Ochap wins it back.
I always think of that Key and Peele, the Oshak Hennessy. Whenever I say Ochap. Aaron. D Nice.
Oh, here he comes.
Here comes Ochap. Oshak Hennessy with a shot from the outside. Great.
We're doing great. Thank you.
And we're at 2:23. I can actually start the clock again. No more power play that I forgot to put on there. I'm really slacking in my overall job here as producer.
Well, you haven't.
But we're having fun.
We are having a good time. You haven't done this for a few games.
It's been a while.
Glad you're back. I'd
Feels
say
good to
all
just
93,000 people on the live stream are glad you're back as well.
Driving in for a wrister off the shoulder of X. Fired around by Snyder. Controlled by the Cyclones for a one-time attempt that goes off the heel of a stick. It'll end up in the corner. Out of the corner. Rolling puck comes free and thankfully hops over the stick of a dangerous player in the slot.
Got to have some puck luck to win these games, Jeremy.
Weiss along the boards. Swatted about. Loose biscuit will be gathered by Weiss and iced. A lot of icings. This, I think, is sometimes a product potentially of the second game in like 8 minutes.
Yeah, some fatigue maybe.
Yeah, like you play a game and then you get like one game off, and then you go back out and play a game and
Yeah,
see
these
a little
kids
bit
barely
more,
had any time to
more
really
icing.
kind of.
And we'll do it again tomorrow.
Eat a burger. What's that?
Then we'll do it again tomorrow.
We will.
Yeah, we have some burgers down there digesting for sure.
We're going to run this back tomorrow for those of you interested.
Little Capitals action as the puck's poked out. Nice job there. Is that Thomas, I believe? It'll be Hibben on the forecheck. Cyclones will try that far side. See, they're listening. They're going up that outside. So we can really get a good look as they cut across the neutral zone. Good switch off there by the defense as Best forces it wide. That was elite level switching there by those two skilled Rebellion defensemen. Puck's behind the cage. Best will fire it around Santafelt.
I do like Best playing back on D. He's a good defenser. Defenseman. Defensor is not a word, and I apologize.
Yeah, it could be. Defensor.
Might be. If you're at Merriam-Webster and you're listening, let's pick that word of the year.
In the medieval times, like there were people who were defensors.
I think you could just make up words at that point.
Yeah. Whacked each other with poles.
Well, language evolves, Jeremy, and so our goal here is to pick up some new words, try to communicate to the audience.
And also, I steal some lines from Spaceballs throughout as well.
Oh, so what a classic movie. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah. I said across his nose, not up it.
I'm not sure if you're having fun, but we are.
It'll be 24 seconds left. Well, you think there's 6 seconds left because I didn't stop.
We just picked up another watcher, another viewer.
Now we're another 100,000 viewers, I believe.
Yeah, I'm packing them in. So one means 20,000.
Yeah, it's like RPMs on your
same
car.
thing. Same thing. You got to do the math.
Yep. Carry the one. Cross ice feed. Good breakup. Another drive. Another block.
Oh, here he goes. Here goes Heinen.
Coming back. 2-1. He's got to get a shot off. Fire! 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 Oh! Just ran out of time. And now we're going to see here. We're going to get the. Let's get this on camera here.
We're going to get Cruz.
Here we go.
We're going to mic up little Cruz Snyder right here. He's going to tell us what happened. Cruz, why don't you show the camera that belt, show the listening audience out there what just happened to you.
We got.
Well, no, show it like this. You got to be proud of that. How'd you get that belt?
We worked hard and I got a hat trick.
I heard you. A hat trick. Any penalties?
No.
Would you say you're your parents' favorite?
Maybe.
Well, with a hat trick, you got to be, don't you think? Here, let's put that thing around. Let everybody see that. That's incredible. Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Good. What do you think so far about this game, Cruz?
Yeah.
Is that an eh? You're not quite certain yet? All right.
One of those goals out there.
You still have your equipment with you? Can you go dress or get suited up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you run to the car and make that happen? All right, we're back live.
Nice work, bud. Wow, look at that. We got royalty in the house. That's a heavy wrister from Heinen. He's kicked away. Baden has that filthy shot. He scored the first goal in the last game. As back through comes Cincinnati. Go ahead and eat. You don't have to let that get completely cold. Oh, poking at it. We saw some of that in the last game.
We saw some kicks last game. For those of you who didn't get a chance to watch last game, and that's all of you because we weren't live.
The kid and play kick step going out there.
Yeah. It was like a rap video. The squish tender got hit in the head 3 or 4 times.
He did. Luckily, he wears a helmet. And that brain's not densely packed in there, so.
A lot of room to move in there, you think?
Oh, it's centering feed. Good defensive stick by Best. As it's batted about the crease and cleared.
Oh, here we go with
by
speed.
The Rebellion. Ferris up the wing with a heavy wrister that avoids the 6'6" goaltender at the other end.
Boy, he has a hard shot.
He does. And his ability there to shoot that in stride, that is a elite level ability. Best
Best
keeps
win
it.
that battle.
Oh. There's a big collision at center. Xavier will set it up for the Rebellion defense as they'll work the breakout. Snyder up the far side, or near side, and an offside play. Will give us a whistle. 13:45 to play in the second frame. And the one thing that is right on the scoreboard right now, it's a 0-0 game.
It's a real pitcher's duel out here so far. Now, it was promised at some point you break out into song. When does that happen?
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen. It's always the low light of the broadcast. It's the Cyclones possessing their own end. Good forecheck pressure disrupting there by South Pittsburgh, and they'll gather it in at their own blue line before it's taken back. Aiden Heinen on the pressure. Just couldn't get that puck away. It'll be brought in by the Cyclones for a wrist shot that's blockered away by X. Rimmed all the way out. Poked away by Heinen.
That's
tied out.
That's probably some level of interference. Would you say he hugged him?
We're going to have a, yes, the arm has raised high above by the gentleman in stripes. The official on the play will call, is that the first penalty?
No, that's the second. Do we have a sponsor for the power plays?
Not yet. We could get one. Time is,
I think they're brought to us by the Fighting O-Chaps.
let me do this. Who's in the box for them? Do we know? 31.
We're not paying quite enough attention to know that.
And you know what, Matt? You know what we are paying enough attention for? To have the clock not only right, but also counting down the power play here, 5-on-4 for the Rebellion.
Shanafeld up the outside, little dump.
It is Shanafeld. I keep saying Shanafeld because I never knew there was an H in there until I saw his jersey.
Yeah, I didn't want to correct you for the last 3 months, but it was,
Yes.
I'm glad you finally.
I'll still mess it up. I mean,
I think Shanafeld may have just taunted that kid. Waved him towards him. I love it. Oh, he's got a man up.
as here comes Hibben through center, weaving into the offensive zone as he crisscrosses, trying to maintain the box with the Cyclones on the PK. They'll knock the puck away and clear out the center. Dumping it all the way deep. It'll be Coyle in his own end. He has the puck roll away. Flicked towards the Cades and picked up by Shenefeld. He'll have it
no
go off
icing.
There's no icing. It ticked off the defender. And that gives Harmon a chance on the forecheck.
Oh, I think we might get one here. Yeah.
The arm is raised high. And I think Harmon will get the habeas tripus call.
Having worked the penalty box, Jeremy, my favorite thing is when the kids come in there and tell me that they didn't do anything wrong.
Of course they didn't. Just like you. But honey, I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. We'll get you all
Beat up.
we'll get everybody a score of the
can
Texas
grab
game
it.
soon.
Oh, you want an update? We can grab it. We can go to the out-of-town scoreboard here soon. Let's get that at the next whistle. We'll get it at the next whistle. We'll pull it up here as 4-on-4 hockey action here. South Pittsburgh weaves through. Aiden Heinen to the corner. Working it down low. I can't
May
see
have gotten
anything
away
on
with
the
the
near
second
wall
one.
here. Out come the Cyclones for a stick-on-puck deflection that
Wait.
goes up high.
He probably should have moved that puck, but that was a nifty little move across the center.
Out-of-town scoreboard, your Panthers defeat the Virginia Tech Hokies in basketball 64-59.
So we're going to, a little correction, they are not your Panthers. They are Jeremy's Panthers.
They're your Pittsburgh Panthers.
For those of you watching, and I'm guessing this is heavily West Virginia oriented here on this video stream, West by God, Virginia.
Wild and wonderful. Also, an update on the football game. It's Texas 6, Georgia 3 in a high-scoring SEC affair. between the Big 12 and the SEC. I said earlier I was rooting for all of the new teams to win, like Oregon, Texas, SMU.
I feel like you're going to have that Oregon call right.
As the Cyclones try to set up the man advantage here.
Oh, he should shoot that.
Shot from the point avoids the 4x6 on the glove hand side. It's tipped out the center, and a potential 2-on-1 short-handed. Here's Ferris.
Oh, nice
Going
look.
to the play,
Yes! Oh! I'm not sure if those of you at home can hear it, but the crowd is going absolutely wild here in our sponsor, Bubba's. Would you say that's right, Jeremy?
Banana Land.
It's as loud as I've ever heard it. Nice little play by Ferris and nice finish by Ochap.
I have no idea if I caught that replay, but I did try. A short lordy. Look who's shorty. South Pittsburgh gets the 1-0 advantage. The Rebellion striking first here. And a heavy wrister from behind it. Let me see. We'll see at that next break if I manage to get that replay.
I hope you did. That was a nice little play.
That was beautiful.
So we're
Puck's behind the...
we missed it earlier, and I apologize to y'all, but we are being sponsored by Metropolitan Window Company. For all your window and glassing needs, feel free to call them. I would say pretty much any day, weekends especially. Ask for Matt Harmon.
You know what they need is they need him to come and fix that window in the penalty box that's cracked.
Yeah, you would think our sponsor would have taken care of that. Oh! Sorry, with all the banter there, we missed a nice little shot.
Good little scoring chance.
Some stuff behind the plays going on here. It's
It's growing. Let's make sure these checks are there before we announce them.
Right. I mean, there's some stuff that might get us censored from YouTube going on behind the play here. And it really comes down to these parents just don't take the game seriously enough, Jeremy. And that's
every rink needs a Bubba's is my personal opinion. We should definitely keep giving Bubba's Burgers a shout out. With an H. Burgers with an H. Not sure where you stick the H, but it's got one.
it's like Pittsburgh.
Here's Ochap, who's got one already, weaving through. Dumping it deep.
Little
It'll
dump.
be Thomas tracking it.
Also give a shout out to the wait staff here. They've been phenomenal.
As an offside play, I believe the call.
You know, I just find it interesting these kids want to jump over the boards when the door's open.
Yes.
I feel like maybe just walk through the door might save your legs a little bit, but guess there's no accounting for the bad decisions made by 14-year-old boys.
They like to do that at mites when they can't even see over the boards.
My favorite's when they get high centered on the bench. Someone's got to pull them over.
Wrister from the point there is blocked. It went up behind the bench, or the net. I wish it was behind the bench because we turned it over. Another wrister, this one's gloved. It'll be no, Burger's really good. Defensive zone face-off coming here. 8:33 to go in the second frame. And your Rebellion, I can say your Rebellion. Everybody will agree with that. Your Rebellion leading 2-0. Physical play there, down low.
I feel fairly confident that most of our viewers are rooting for the Rebellion at this moment.
Yeah.
We just haven't broken into the Cincinnati market yet.
Neither have the Bengals. So it takes a while.
Ever since Icky and the Shuffle, they haven't really had much.
So it made me a 49er fan, was rooting against that turd.
Remember that Shuffle, though? That was fantastic.
Wasn't he? And then he was in a commercial not long ago. Reminded me of the one where they throw the sprinkles in there and like, sprinkles! It's like similar. That's like my favorite commercial right now.
I think We'll see if Gino Ochap can't do the Icky Shuffle a little later for us. He's doing it now.
We're going to see Heinen to take a center ice face-off here. It's almost halfway through the game. So we'll just line it up and start over again. What do you say? But we'll take that 1-goal lead. Schenefeld will control at his own line. Looking for Hibben. It'll end up on the stick of the Cyclones.
Nice puck handling there.
Nice little delay and a heavy wrist shot will tie this one.
You know, you got to give that kid a lot of credit for handling that puck.
Yeah.
The puck came through in the air, batted it down, settled it down, and took a nice shot.
Good hockey play will tie the game. Bouncing puck picked up by Harmon, sent across. Here comes Heinen. Harmon and Heinen shouldn't be on the same line together because they're hard to say back to back. Yeah.
Yeah, the enunciation becomes difficult when we have too many H's.
Yeah, the Triple H line. Hunter Hurst.
Oh!
There's a rebound.
It's loose.
We get some sponsorships from the WWE. And we'll have a power play, I think. Is that what I'm seeing? Someone headed to Le Sinbin, perhaps? Maybe not.
I didn't see anybody skating off looking regretful. Ooh, maybe number 16.
I think maybe 1-6 here.
Doors being opened. He's being welcomed.
There we go.
And we're on a power play.
This power play brought to you by our friends at Seven Fields Wealth Management. If you want to power up your retirement, like the South Pittsburgh Rebellion power up their power play, call our friends at Seven Fields Wealth Management. Puck fired all the way down. Icing. No icing. Yes, no icing.
I'm not sure why that wasn't icing.
Rebellion will try to set things up with an extra player on the ice.
Sometimes you get the feeling the refs just want to get out of here.
You're paid by the game, not the hour, Matt. Wrist shot. Gobbled up and held on to. Rebellion will have an offensive zone face-off here.
With 56 seconds left on the power play, on the man advantage. Let's see what we can set up.
Looks like it'll be Schenefeld and Snyder with Nelson, Ferris, and Ochap.
Ooh, nice little play by Snyder.
Tricky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. As this power play doesn't have much power. Trust me, Seven Fields Wealth Management is more powerful than this particular power play.
I'd say this might be the wrong one to have sponsored.
Yeah, really. We get one with a talk on it, eh?
If you're looking for a 4.5% return, I'd say, and sick of investing in T-bills and other safe securities, call Jeremy. Ooh, sticks out of the hands there.
Yeah,
still playing it. Nice little kick.
Little slash? No slash call. Usually when you see that stick go a-flying, you see the arm go a-raising, but I guess not.
There's the arm.
Call that?
I think he might have wished that into existence.
All right.
The coach's wife has a thought on that. Freaking weak was the thought.
Looks like we have some referee disagreement here. I don't blame you.
So we've got Shanny in the box. Got our PK unit out here now.
Who's on that PK unit for us?
Well, it looks like we have Best, Harmon, coming out with Heinen and Coyle. Nice little PK unit out here. Face-off win.
battled for.
Oh,
By Harmon.
interception. Let's go,
we've
Harmon.
already seen, whoa! Thought he was going to break free. Thought he was going to break free. It'll be Heinen on the face-off. 2/3 of the Triple H line on the ice. And we got a hyphenated name here, Borzel, Duff, and something or others, for the Cyclones who are offside. .455 to go in the period, and a minute left on the man advantage, which apparently never showed up. Sorry,
I feel like
folks.
that hyphenated name barely fits on the jersey, Jeremy. I
It
feel
does.
like that's one letter away from not working.
So that's what we call an armpit name. It goes armpit to armpit.
Yeah, that might go wrist to wrist.
It's like my good friend Rylan Ofterhide, whose name gets butchered frequently and goes armpit to armpit. Good poke by Ferris.
Nice poke.
Weaving in, wristing one just wide. Ochap back behind his centering pass. Comes to the point where it's knocked away from Coyle. Best battling along the boards. He advances the biscuit. Puck rolling around.
So far, our PK's been as good as our power play. We might want to just take more penalties.
Something that is a talent of. Ooh.
Big hit there against the boards.
Yeah. And we're going to see that one get called. Yeah, I like that call. It's a potentially dangerous play, folks. Let me finish that. So with 9 seconds left on the Shanafelt penalty, we're going to have the old 2-8 head to the box. It's going to say 5-on-4 for right now, folks. Just remember there's 9 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. As they win it forward with a wrist shot by Ferris. Fought off by the...
He gets that shot off quick.
And now he hounds from behind. Good job not to take a call there as he gets the body in front for a bump. And it'll be Coyle in his own end. Penalty now expired on the Rebellion. As they try to set up the man advantage. Just pretend you don't have 5 guys. As we work into the point.
Oh, that was
And they didn't. They wanted. They actually. A line change going on there as we had a no-looker to the point. Here comes Ochap in, weaving through, leaving it up
drop.
top. Oh, I thought it was there. It was there.
Looking across. Give him credit for the look.
Oh. Icing the call. And we'll get a face-off all the way back down in the Cyclone end. We need to get another special teams moment here. We had the shorty. Like to see a little PP action here with 36 seconds.
We need another sponsor is what we need.
Possessed down low by Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati's one of those words I struggle to spell. I want ends where there aren't ends.
No one can spell it. It's,
And I
it's
want
impossible.
Extra C's that don't exist.
It has too many syllables.
And yeah.
I was clapping
Like
that out
Tennessee
earlier.
Just makes sense. I can spell Tennessee. Like, I just feel like there should be 2 N's at the beginning, like C-I-N-N, not C-I-N.
Yeah, I just feel like you should call it Ohio. Make it easy.
Yeah. Swatted out of midair. They're going to say no high stick here as we play on. Power play over for the Rebellion. Carried around behind.
Ooh.
Shanafelt.
Little reversal there.
he's digging
Oh,
it
put it in! There we go. Shanafelt to Hibben, it looks like. What a nice little play. Oh, we have some conversation going on by the net.
A big goal. Huge goal.
Boy, give Shanafelt a lot of credit for the way he handled that puck, made a little turn, found Hibby. Nice little play, boys.
And Chase Hibbon is a duck-billed platypus. Bong, 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 bong. And the Rebellion have a 2-1 lead. And the arm is raised as another power play is going to come our way. It's Ike taken down on the face-off.
You know, I missed that penalty. It was near side. What happened?
It was over right there, and literally at the face-off, the kid just yanked the feet right out from under.
Oh, is that right?
It was unnecessary, and one of those calls, like, great call, because it happened right in front of the ref. It was one of those, like, he probably didn't want to call it, but he pretty much has to.
Well, they say cheaters never win, and let's hope that's the case here.
So another power play here for the Rebellion.
Go to your point. There you go.
Coyle with a wrister into the paraphernalia. For a whistle, we'll have them looking to set things up. A good early scoring chance, about 10 seconds in here to the man advantage. Battled for down low. Coyle, now Ike. Ike run heavily, but I guess good job not to plaster him into the boards. I think that's why he got away with it. Roblicki down low. Rimming it around Ike.
Ref
Nice
kind of got in the way
poke.
there.
Whew. Good poke to help set this. Heavy shot from Coyle. Rebound sat free. Coyle will step into one and pop it behind the cage. Roblicki. The corner. It's Thomas tracking it.
Am I still live? I can't hear.
Yeah. Yep, everybody's still.
We're still live?
Yep. Everybody's good.
Little shout out to our cameraman, Lincoln. Doing a great job, I feel like.
He's got the some fancy Crocs on there, too. Look at those. Oh, boy. Are those, like, personally designed?
I say, do you buy them like that or you design them
Ronaldo,
like that?
I like it. That's good stuff.
Never been a... Kids seem to enjoy them.
I can't wear them. I feel like a out-of-work anesthesiologist. A block there, and here's a potential 2-on-1. Shanafelt surfing over. Allows Xavier to take the shot, and he does. Knocking that away. And the Rebellion, Pittsburgh Rebellion, avoid the potential shorty the other way. See, there was one he went across his nose and not up it.
Yeah.
We're going to comb the desert here at the intermission. Fired all the way in, no icing. Everybody kind of paused there for a minute.
We're going to head start in the intermission.
You're back. Puck bouncing free. It'll be Cyclones gathering it in, trying to clear. Ferris gathers it, but we're going to have a penalty here in the waning seconds. It'll be the initial goal scorer for the Rebellion. Ochap headed to the shin bin. For a minute 30. Power play for the Cyclones. They try to put it out in front. Time winding down. Shanafed will play it to the wall. 3 left. Buckle pop free. There won't be enough time for Aiden to get one all the way down before time expires. So we'll start the third. Down a man. But with a 2-1 lead. We'll be back. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I got that replay of the first goal. Let me try. Oh, baby, I did. right, we're back live here.
All right, I'm
third
back.
period action. Let's hit that out-of-town scoreboard here in the NHL. We have the Boston Bruins defeating the Philadelphia Criers by a score of 4-3 in overtime. And the Sabres falling to the Utah Hockey Club.
Boy, you got to really
5-2.
dislike that team up in Philly, don't you?
Doesn't everybody?
I just don't think they're good people up that way.
I mean, yeah, like it's Philly.
No offense to all the Philly people watching this broadcast, but I think I'd move.
You know what you never say about Philly? I hear it's beautiful this time of year.
I mean, they had their moment a couple hundred years ago, but ever since the cracking of that bell, they haven't been the same.
As the short-handed Rebellion clear the zone here. And tossed into the Rebellion bench, trying to take out a coach.
We've had a couple coaches almost hit today. I think maybe they'll talk to the players later on and say, guys, we're not wearing helmets. Stop hitting us with the puck.
But if you're unhappy with your ice time,
well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
man.
And if you do it on your backhand, no one knows you did it on purpose.
As the face-off controlled by the Rebellion here. But under immediate pressure from the Cyclones. It's tossed in behind Rublicki. Ooh. Up the wall, but not out. Good net front protection here from the boys in black. I do love these black unis, by the way, with the flag on the chest. I feel like maybe the white ones, the letters need to be bigger. Well, that could have been a potential in front. A big stop by.
Boy, we might have got lucky there.
As the penalty has expired, Nelson along the wall. Out darn spot as he clears the puck.
Out darn spot. We have some Shakespeare going on here. This is a very academic broadcast. Intellectual, I would say.
Et tu, Brute. As we battle along the boards.
Brute, that's that cologne, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. I believe you're more of a car guy. But I called it, didn't I? I called it, didn't I? You had a big old bottle in high school.
Oh, I have a big old bottle of that now.
Puck up high in the air, gathered in by the Cyclones at the blue line. Good job by Best.
A little after the play action there by Best, but the refs let that go because let's let these kids play hockey.
Best is putting his helmet back on after that.
Yep.
You know what? That's a terrible call. He's waving it off because he never stepped on the ice.
I thought so too. The crowd back here did not agree with us. They were all yelling too many men.
But he was never actually on the ice. Good no call.
I would say these officials have struggled a little bit today, but they've done a nice job communicating this last game.
This game's been significantly better.
Yeah. Well, just the decision to not allow goalies to be kicked in the head, I think, was a smart. But they probably got together in the referee room.
Maybe.
Had a conversation, said, let's not let people get kicked in the head anymore.
Always a good start.
Snyder with the long stick, able to corral that one.
A genetic trait, I believe, as the Cyclones regain the zone. Good play there by Xavier. That play right there is huge by a goalie. That puck comes in front and he puts it all the way to the wall.
Yeah, moving to the side like that.
That rebound control, excellent work.
Oh!
As he blockers one. Boy. And then a shot sent screaming just wide.
That looked like it might have been right under the crossbar.
The Rebellion trying to clear here, and they will. Ochap.
Ochap is just ferocious on that forecheck.
But you had stepped aside for a moment. I did get the Ochap shorty as a replay. We played it at the intermission.
Oh, did you really?
Oh, yeah.
What a great little play that was. I'm glad you were able to capture that for everybody.
Puck kept in at the point for a drive that's kicked to the corner. There's that rebound
Nelson kid
control
was doing
again.
There.
No icing is Nelson will slap it down. Ochap gives chase.
Ooh.
Heavy collision. That's
And
clean.
nothing. Yeah.
That's clean.
I agree that was clean, but you see refs call those once in a while based on the fans.
Hard doesn't equal illegal. Oh, there's a puck rolling in. It's swatted at. Bouncing about and finally covered up.
Sat there loose a little after the puck action or after the play action. But once again, the discipline of these Rebellion kids is showing. Refraining from engaging in a second man in situation there. Looks like we're going to take two guys. Oh.
No, he said 5-on-5.
Yeah, I think he said 5-on-5. I think that's just going to be coincidental.
Oh, shoot. Clock.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry.
5-on-5 hockey here. In the third period, 11:05 in this frame. That's Ferris on the faceoff. Shanafelt will rim it around. Not out. Gather it in and fire through center. Here comes Coyle.
Oh!
Coyle
tried a nifty little move there. Almost worked.
putting on the Ritz.
Boy, that was a
Shanafelt
nifty
will
little
find
play.
Ferris. Ferris with a drive. He'll dump it deep.
I'm telling you, that kid's shot consistently impresses me. The heft at which he gets that off.
Good play by Coyle to keep it at the line. It'll be gathered in, but under immediate pressure from Ike.
Again, nice little forecheck by Ike.
Moore carries through the neutral zone and dumps it to the opposite corner.
Oh,
Of
I
the
thought Shanafelt was lining them up right there.
But that was a good job of laying off.
Yes,
not,
it was.
'cause that would have been a penalty for sure. Used the body to put himself between the player and the puck. Got control. Not able to clear, but nothing's gotten into that house area.
There must have been one heck of a mid-game speech here because these Rebellion kids are playing more physical than we played last game, and I like to see that.
Oh, we got to plug that computer cord in. She is a dying. There we go.
We good?
I think so. Oh, wait, maybe. Are we? Yeah, we're good. All right, that should get us through the rest of the game for sure. Neither of us remembered to plug it in 5-10 minutes ago.
Well, in our defense, we're at a bar.
Yeah. Rister from the point.
Hefty shot.
It's been heavy Cyclones, I think, here in the third. I'm good. I'm actually really impressed these headsets have held up without plugging them in, too.
These headsets are fantastic.
I
would say we do this
setup.
more
I just
often
only
from
have
now
one,
on.
so we couldn't do it together.
And we'll solicit more sponsorships for the viewing audience. They need to know which businesses to support, I think.
Yes. We should support somebody who could turn on the clock on time. That would be great.
Kerry Ochap not happy with that play.
On charge the Cyclones for a wrister, and it finds the glove of Hadich. Nice play.
Hadic's been solid in this game.
Has been excellent in this game too. The defense. Shout out to the goaltending and shout out to that defense for protecting that danger area.
Oh yeah, the defensive core has really been playing strong. Welcome back, Cruz.
Can't see what's going on. Along the wall, centering feed.
Oh,
and
left
there's
him
a
wide
dandy
open
of a
there in front of
stop.
net, and we were able to get away with one because of Haddock's abilities.
I'm going to try to snag that replay as well.
That's out. That's out.
Oh, shot goes wide. The referee down here did make a call that it was good, so it wasn't ignored. That's my least favorite is when they just don't call anything. It's like, you want to make a wrong call? Make a wrong call. But at least act like you were paying attention. And he did. So I'll give him that. As McNabe comes through.
Sometimes I think these referees are just doing it for the money, Jeremy.
That's exactly why they're doing it. Blickley on the forecheck pressure. Able to play takeaway.
Somebody go.
Weaving in, shot off the goalie, rebound Freed, swatted just wide.
Play to the point.
Point shot blocked. Harmon out of the corner. Harmon. There it is. Down low. Wrist shot blocked. But Heine will stay right with it. He's run into from the side, and he's stunned a bit by it.
3-on-1 here.
3-on-1 developing. And they'll be offsides on the play, saved by the blue line.
Boy, you hate to go offsides in a 3-on-1.
But we're happy they did.
Nelson's out there with the brand new twig.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's all white. It's an interesting looking stick. I'm not sure I like it.
As we hit the 7-minute mark here in the third period, it's a 1-goal advantage for your Rebellion. Apparently, I have news coming in. I am missing the Faribault Christmas Parade.
How's that parade
Faribault,
going?
Minnesota right now. Jen Evans down there.
I meant to ask you about that parade.
Yes.
They say of all the Faribault parades, that's the biggest.
Yeah, and it reminds you, the town reminds you of Schitt's Creek. If you've ever so imagine if there was a Christmas parade in Schitt's Creek. That's what's going on right now.
Huh. Again, a lot of things I could say to that seem inappropriate, so we'll refrain.
It's fire behind. Here's Ike after it. He's ridden to the wall. Good support. Kept in at the point for a drive. That deflects up off of, is that Ferris? That almost skittered by.
I think poor Jules going to bruise it from that shot.
Great stick by Snyder. Breaking up the rush. Gaining red, dumping it deep. Ferris to Pester on the forecheck. Followed along by Nelson, who plays takeaway.
Oh, I thought we might get that there.
Back come the Cyclones, ramping off the stick of best, and that's offsides by 38.2 feet. But the kid should just go. He should have hidden the crease. He would have been closer to onside if he was standing next to Xavier. All right, Heinen to take the face-off in the neutral zone. They'll go forward with it.
Oh!
Side of the net kept away. Wrist shot in front, rebound cleared by Best. Bouncing puck.
Here he goes.
Here comes Hayden.
Here goes
Hayden has a step. He'll
wind it. And he puts it in. What a finish by Heinen.
I have no idea if I got the replay on that one or not.
Boy, what a finish.
I did. Hold on. We can see it. Boom! Burying that one.
Yeah, he left no doubt.
Jelly. And now
Hibby
pestering down low.
Boy, there's a jump in the step of the Rebellion skaters right now.
They wanted this one.
Oh, it might go in there. Oh, what a shot.
I'm sorry, Weiss. That was a heavy shot, too. A little insurance. You know where else you can get insurance? Seven Fields Wealth Management.
The Seven Fields sell insurance
They
now.
do, life insurance.
I'll be darned. I didn't
Life
realize
insurance
that.
Planning. Oh, yeah.
Huh. So you're saying I could go there right now and get my investment needs all met?
Well, maybe not tomorrow. Like this moment.
Well, you're closed on
nobody's
weekends,
there.
of course.
Some weekends we're open.
Not this weekend.
I'll work weekends. Not this weekend.
Well, this is a hockey weekend.
This is a hockey weekend in Pittsburgh.
And as we all know, your investments do take a break for hockey.
Yes. And we'll see an icing here. Just over 4:20 to play here in the third period. 4:20 to play in the third.
Some of you out there may know what that time means, and some of you may not.
3-1 Rebellion lead. Battling down low. Rebellion trying to close this one out.
The Rebellion have won a lot more board battles this game than last game. That's made a big difference, I think.
Yep. The puck movement's been excellent. The house coverage in the defensive zone's been phenomenal. The goaltending, can't say enough about that.
Little touch play by Grant Shanafelt there. Let's just get the puck out of the zone.
And Ochap, who had the opener on the forecheck. Hibben right now with the game winner on that beautiful dish by Shanafelt from behind the cage. As Ochap winds it up, driving through center. Knocked away at the last moment.
Ooh, sniper in the building.
Puck cleared up. Tossed around. Gathered in by the Cyclones. They'll drive through center. Into the offensive zone. Moore carries it wide. It could be more, eh? You never know. And on come the Rebellion.
A little breakout developing right there.
Puck dislodged. And cleared by South Pittsburgh.
2:30 remaining.
It's a dentist favorite time. Breaking free was Ike there. He's got it in the offensive zone. Digging down low. He was running to about 4 people and got the puck to Ferris.
Oh, put it in!
The trickle free and it's kept out.
Oh,
Why'd
that
the
puck
whistle
set right on the goal line.
Why'd the whistle blow?
I don't have any idea why you'd stop that
This is
play.
the second time in 2 games where they just blew the whistle because it was not a goal.
Yeah, that was...
When it's not a goal, what do we do?
Blow the whistle. Especially with a loose puck bouncing on an empty net.
Ay, ay, ay.
Huh. You know, I
Don't
feel
stomp
like
it out with your boots, Ted. Come on.
the conference has a review process, and I'm sure these refs won't like that. Be a tough Sunday morning meeting when they go over these calls.
There's a dog loose in the bar.
No, Ochep has COVID. That's what's going on.
Swatted out of the air. Ferris looking across for a blicky. And on charge the Cyclones to the offensive end. A wrist shot
Nice
blocked.
play by Coyle.
There's Best behind the cage. Banking it off the boards. Out the center. Twirling with it more. Under pressure from Ike. Comes free to center. Dumped in. Best will pick it up. And out they come.
2-on-1.
Here comes Heinen. Back pressure. Taking that away as we get inside the minute mark here. Will we see a goalie pull? I doubt it.
Why wouldn't you?
I would pull it every freaking time. I play to win. But my hockey rankings,
Some of these teams play for rankings, and that's always been kind of the downfall of this game.
yeah. Well, especially because things like people say, oh, don't worry about them, but then like mid-ams and such rely on them. As a wrist shot is gobbled up, it's under the pad. And it'll It'll be an offensive zone face-off, 20 seconds left. Working down low is Hardman. So we've got games tomorrow here.
Yeah, this is a big victory for these kids. They'll take that into the short sleep this evening. Hopefully build on this.
Capitals hockey, I believe, out of Virginia. Coming in tomorrow, another equally matched opponent. As time expires here, it'll be the South Pittsburgh Rebellion 3, the Cyclones of Cincinnati 1, and oh, baby sausage and gravy, that's a big dub.
Good win for the boys, Jeremy. Good win for the boys. I'd say they played a lot harder that game, more physical. I was generally proud of the way they kind of reacted to the first loss. So we're 1-1 on the weekend. Let's hope to go 3-1.
3-1 would be a good number. I like that number.
That's a great
It'll
number.
start tomorrow morning. So let's hope I don't end up needing to.
I think it's a kegs and eggs morning tomorrow morning.
We're on the other side.
We are on the short side tomorrow.
Isn't that the case? Or maybe not. No, maybe that was next week.
Well, hopefully it's next week, and we can maybe broadcast again here from Bubba's.
Yeah.
We'll see if they'll open up tomorrow morning at 8.
And then,
that's not historically been what they've done for us.
And then we'll have a Christmas party tomorrow night. We'll be talking about that Christmas party on a broadcast one of these other weekends because it's going to be should be a good one.
If the Christmas party gets a little out of hand, we may broadcast from the Christmas party.
I can go live from my phone.
Maybe we'll do that. Bring the headsets.
No, we got that. We definitely need some play-by-play. So we're going to wrap it up here from South Point. As we say goodbye and until tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching, everybody.